Life is a video game, and to win this game, you need to learn how to play. I'm here to show you how to play, because I'm playing the exact same game that I'm about to tell you about. Now, life is a game, but most people have no idea how to level up in this game. I'm going to tell you 4 essential skills, and if you don't work on each one of them, you're going to be stuck at the same level forever. Level 1 or skill 1, physical strength and endurance. No one can survive in this game without endurance. So the first thing you need to do is make your body strong. I truly believe that a person should push past their limits and test their own capabilities, especially when it comes to physical strength. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're someone who has worked on their physical abilities and is completely prepared for combat in this game. If you go to a job interview or take a simple walk outside, wouldn't you feel more confident? You can't tell me you wouldn't. Even if you're already a very confident person, I guarantee if you have a in-shape body and combat-ready body, your confidence will increase 100%. I also got this idea from Andrew Tate. It's really beautiful. He says, fighting is exceptional for men. And I strongly agree with him. Just imagine being a person that no one would even consider defeating. If no one can look at you and say, I could take this guy down, then in my eyes, you are strong and ready to battle. Now, since I mentioned that I practice what I preach, let me use myself as an example. I go to the gym every single day, boxing and bodybuilding. Now you might say, well, in a street fight, you can't just get into a boxing stance and throw a right hook. You might be right, but that's not the point. The point is that boxing is a combat sport and it prepares you for battle. You might be correct when you say, well, you can't use it in a street fight, but the fighting spirit that combat sports like boxing, kung fu, and others give you is incredibly valuable. I don't train boxing because I want to fight in street brawls. I do it because of the warrior mentality it builds. And if, God forbid, a situation happens where I need to fight, I will know how to protect myself and won't be afraid. Now that we understand how important physical strength is, let's move on to the next level. Level 2 or skill 2, intelligence and mental sharpness. Even with a strong body, if your mind isn't sharp, you will lose this game. One of the simplest ways to level up your intelligence is by reading books. Books not only teach you valuable lessons, but they also expand your vocabulary. Another great way is by playing chess. Chess improves your strategic thinking. Reading books that boost your general knowledge is also very useful. I believe you should find a subject that genuinely interests you and read about it. Like if you're passionate about history, reading about it won't feel like a chore. It will be enjoyable. And at the same time, your knowledge will grow. For some people it could be sports, for others it could be space exploration, whatever sparks your curiosity. Now we move on to the next level, which is level 3, networking and social skills. Even the best players have a team in the game of life. You need to learn how to connect with important people. Before we talk about networking, we need to upgrade our social skills. And you don't have to test it by talking to girls specifically. No. There are some people better at socializing than others. It's because they pay attention to themselves. They observe their mistakes and take note of what makes their conversations better each time they interact with someone. The key is to start talking to people outside of your family and friends. It's not scary at all. Sometimes it's even enjoyable. Like if you're walking through a park and you see an elderly man, go sit next to him and ask him, in all of your years of life, what valuable advice would you give to a young man like me? See, that wasn't difficult. And each time you make a mistake in a conversation, you level up because you learn something new. After that, once you've improved your social skills, we move on to networking. Networking means bringing talented and valuable people into your team. Every time you add a strong person into your team, you level up. The more skilled people surround you, the stronger your position in the game of life becomes. Now that you know how to build social skills and network, let's move on to the final level. Level 4, career and skill development. At the end of the day, you need to choose a specific role for yourself in this game and master it. Otherwise, you will remain an NPC forever. Your profession and skills are very important. If you already know your career path and are committed to it, then my only advice to you is stick to it and never give up. But if you're someone who hasn't started yet, because of thoughts like, oh, I don't know if this is the right career for me. Oh, I'm waiting for the perfect time. I think there is a better career out there. If that sounds like you, let me repeat something I say in my previous video. Even stepping into the wrong career path is 100 times better than just overthinking and never starting. Right now, you're stuck in a cycle of overthinking, letting your brain drown in doubts instead of just taking action. Stop overthinking, stop looking for the perfect profession, and just start. Because I was the same. I kept thinking, no, there has to be a better profession. I found it, and that searching wasted 3 months of my life. 3 months where I did absolutely nothing except overthink and destroy my own mind. But finally, after 3 months, I told myself, you know what? Screw my feelings, screw what I think about this career. I'm just going to sit and start. And since then, it's been working out well for me. Now I want to tell you a secret. Something most people never even think about it. It's a secret mission for this game. From the day you were born, without even realizing it, a debt account was opened in your name. The owners of this account were your family, your parents, the people who spent money on you from the day one without expecting anything in return. And that debt grows bigger and bigger every day. The secret mission is to pay off that debt. You need to live your life in a way that not only clears your account, but also allows you to give back something greater to your family and the world. And at the end, remember, you are in a game. And to get the highest score, you need to choose the highest difficulty. So considering that, I want the highest score. Never forget that life is a documentary and you are the director. I hope my words have helped you, because nothing makes me and God happier than knowing I've helped you. Don't forget me. We will see each other soon.
مامان شام درست نکن نمیایم خونه ما عادت کردیم مخ همو بخوریم از اولین دبل اول صبح تا آخرین پیپر آخر شب